Yes, now see the question number 33. If you go to the balance sheet in the cash flow statement, first of all we have to compute the profit before tax. Profit before tax we have to compute. So for the profit for the current year we have to find out. If you see the notes to accounts, the two dates, that is the 31st 2017, the state surplus in the balance in the statement of profit and loss given, the little loss in the bracket, figure given in the bracket, it means the loss. 12,000 is the loss for the previous year end, and for the current year end it is 14,000 is the profit. But if we see the profit for the year 2017-18, what is the profit done by the business during the year in the current year 17-18? From loss to profit the business is coming. So total profit must have been done 12,000 plus 14,000. That is 26,000 is the profit done by the business for the current year. So 26,000. If you go through the format already I have given you, we have to add the, if there is an increase in the reserve. If you see the figures for the 2 years, 20,000 for the last year ending and 30,000 for the current year ending. What is the meaning of it? Last year ending will be the current year opening and the current year closing. We have to compare how the general reserve is going to, whether to increase or decrease. Here the general reserve is going to increase by 10,000. Therefore, under the calculation of the profit before tax, we add the increase in general reserve by 10,000. So total profit before tax, net profit before tax will be 36,000. First of all, the first statement is to be done this only. Next, we have to open fixed tangible assets to know whether the assets are sold or purchased. If you see the balance sheet, it is given the fixed assets, tangible assets. Once again, 2 years opening figure or last year closing figure is 84,000 and 98,000 for the current year closing. So we have to open the memorandum fixed assets. It is given on the back of the page. Fixed asset, tangible assets. For any assets, we open the book with the debit side. To balance brought on 84,000, the opening figure, and closing figure is given by balance CD carried on 98,000. Depreciation in the question it is given. If you see the question, depreciation provided on tangible assets machinery during the year 8,000. So we will be just by depreciation is given in the memorandum fixed assets 8,000. Now if we close the account, we find there's a balancing figure debit side to 22,000. That will be to bank. We will be closing this ledger account through the balancing figure. It means the to bank, obviously. To bank, it means the purchase of the fixed asset during the year. That is for the value 22,000. So this is the account which is to be open in every exam questions. Most of the questions we have to open to find out whether the purchase or sale of the fixed assets for the business. Then if you see once again, already given in the note earlier, the cash and cash equivalent. In the cash and cash equivalent, the current investments and marketable securities are added. So therefore, we also show in the working note what are the total cash and cash equivalent. So cash and cash equivalent is for the current year is the 26,000, adding the current investment with the cash and bank balances, and for the previous year it is the 5,000 plus 20,000, that is 25,000. Once again remind you, never forget, last year closing is the current year opening. Never forget this for the cash flow statement, for any accounting is done. Next, start with the cash flow statement. First the activity is the cash flow from operating activities. Already we have computed 36,000 is the net profit before tax in the working note. Then the adjustments for non-cash and non-operating items already given in the format if you go through. Keep the format and question in front of you while doing the sum. First item is the depreciation already given on fixed asset, tangible asset, machinery 8,000. Then interest on long-term borrowings on debentures, it is already given once again 5,000 added. If we add these things from the net profit before tax, it will be operating profit before working capital changes, that is 49,000. Next we do the adjustment for current assets and current liabilities as given in the format we will go through. We add if there is increase in current liabilities or decrease in current assets. There is no decrease in the current assets if you see the balance sheet, but there is an increase in the current liability. If you see the increase in the current liability, that is a trade payable 9,000 to 25,000. There is an increase of 17,000. Sundry creditors, if you see the sundry creditors is going to increase by. Always we have to go to see the notes to accounts is given. We have to see the details. Then we will be doing the cash flow statement. If you see the increase in current debt sundry creditors, it is by 17,000, which will be added according to the format. Then once then is the, if you see the bills payable, they decrease from 2,500 to 1,500. There is a decrease of 1,000. It will be shown according to the format. Decrease in current liability, decrease in bills payable by 1,000, and there is an increase. Just उल्टा होता है. अब इसमें increase in current assets according to the format. If you see the inventories, it is going to increase inventories from 12,000 to 49,000. It is increased, so it will be deducted. So there is a increase in the inventories at 37,000. Total reduction will be the 38,000 from 66,000. Next, so therefore after doing the simplification, we are getting the net cash flow from operating activity, that is 28,000. First we computed the cash flow from operating activity. Next, cash flow from investing activity. Investing activity already we have computed from in the working note. In the working note we have already computed. If purchase of the fixed assets for the 22,000, so purchase of fixed tangible assets, the cash outflow होगा. Purchase हो रहा है तो क्या होगा? That will cash outflow. So it will be shown under the bracket for the negative item 22,000. Then there is the, if you see once again, non-current investment in the balance sheet. If you see the non-current investment, what is going to happen? 84,000 to 98,000. तो इंक्रीज हो रहा है, इसका मतलब परचेज हो रहा है नॉन करेंट इन्वेस्टमेंट. तो बाय विच अमाउंट इट विल बी इंक्रीज बाय 10,000. 1 second कैश आउटफ्लो. तो इन द ब्रैकेट इट विल बी शोन. तो टोटल कैश आउटफ्लो फ्रॉम इन्वेस्टिंग एक्टिविटी विल बी 32,000. तो हमारा नेट कैश फ्लो, कैश अभी आउटफ्लो होने पर वी शो इट एज कैश, नेट कैश यूज्ड, नॉट कैश फ्लो. नेट कैश यूज्ड इन investing activity is the 32,000. Next is the cash flow from financing activity. अब फाइनेंस कैसे कैश इनफ्लो हो रहा है, कितना आउटफ्लो हो रहा है. अंडर द फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी we will be saying under the cash flow from financing activity. If you see the share capital first, you see the balance sheet, share capital. You see the share capital में 60,000 से 70,000 मतलब 10,000 का इंक्रीज हो रहा है. तो फ्रेश इशू ऑफ शेयर्स है, तो कैश विल बी कमिंग टू द फ्रेश इशू ऑफ शेयर्स. तो वी विल बी शोइंग द प्रोसीड्स फ्रॉम इशू ऑफ इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल, दैट इज 10,000. देन द इंटरेस्ट पेड था, लॉन्ग टर्म बोरिंग डिवेंचर में इंटरेस्ट पेड था. डिवेंचर इज द फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी. हम जब डिवेंचर इशू करते हैं तो कंपनी इज गेटिंग द फाइनेंस, तो इंटरेस्ट पेड ऑन द डिवेंचर विल बी टर्म एज द फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी. 5,000 लेस होगा. द आउटफ्लो का कैश आउटफ्लो विल बी देयर in the bracket shown. Now you see the debenture. Is there any debenture is there in the business? Debenture. Long-term borrowings, no changes. If you see the long-term borrow 50,000, no changes in the long-term borrowing. Therefore, we will not showing another financing activity for the long-term borrowings. Now all the entries are completed. So net cash flow from financing activity after simplification will be 5,000. Now we add all the cash flow from the three major activities. Net cash flow from all activities A plus B plus C. If we do the simplification, तो नेट इंक्रीज देयर इज इंक्रीज हो रहा है नेट, तो इनके तो 1000 का इंक्रीज हो रहा है, तो नेट इंक्रीज इन कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट दैट इज 1000. देन उसमें हम ऐड करेंगे ओपनिंग लास्ट ईयर का क्लोजिंग जो हम वर्किंग नोट में दिखाए हैं. इफ यू सी इन द वर्किंग नोट लास्ट ईयर का ओपनिंग कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट कितना है 25,000, तो इसमें 25,000 ऐड करेंगे. तो वी आर गेटिंग द कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर एज 26,000. You see the working note, we have computed the closing cash and cash equivalent as the 26,000. Therefore, this figure is matching and our cash flow statement is complete. This is what, students, we have to understand the cash flow statement. Every step, keep the format in front of you, keep the question in front of you when you are seeing the video. If any doubt, forward to me. Okay, thank you. Hari Om.